I'm Brigid Shea and I'm running for mayor of Austin. I'm a small businesswoman and a former member of the Austin City Council. I'm also a wife and PTA mom with 2 teenagers. I'm a proven leader with a record of getting things done. In my previous term on council, I championed consumer, electoral, and environmental initiatives, and I'm proud that I helped lead the effort to protect Barton Springs. We created a new political consensus that preserving our environment is essential to our economy and our future. But many are worried that we're losing Austin's unique character and that the rising cost of living is making Austin unaffordable. I'm running for mayor because we need new leadership and a new direction at City Hall. We need a city government that works for all of us, not just the insiders and the influential. As mayor, I'll have 2 main priorities: protecting Austin's quality of life and keeping our city affordable for the people who live and pay taxes here. Our current city leadership is falling short on both counts. City Hall is more concerned with making big development deals than maintaining the quality of life and affordability of the city. Property taxes have increased almost every year to the top level allowed by law. City fees have gone up. Water rates have soared, a 100% increase in the last 10 years alone. And we now have the highest water costs of the top 10 cities in Texas. And electric rates are going up. While the mayor won't say until after the election how much he plans to increase the rates, the current proposal is lopsided and unfair, with a much larger increase for homeowners and churches than for big businesses. I believe it is a failure of leadership that the mayor and council did not direct staff to bring them a fair and affordable rate proposal. It's been 17 years since the last increase, when I was on council, and unlike this mayor, we insisted that we have an independent consumer advocate. The advocate worked hard with all the rate groups and got an increase that everyone could live with. I lay responsibility for the current mess with the person at the top, the mayor. The city has also been irresponsible in spending our tax dollars. There have been too many giveaways, bad deals, and too much bad management. We're operating with an old school model that gives away city assets because we think we need to pay people to come to Austin. I'm running for mayor to put a stop to that. Like a $4 million fee waiver to a Marriott hotel that the owners were going to build anyway, while we can't afford to keep all our community swimming pools open? Or a deal that allows a Formula One racetrack to get a $250 million state tax subsidy when our school district was considering closing some neighborhood schools. And now we find out New Jersey negotiated its Formula One race without any subsidies. It's a sad day in Austin when we have to say, why can't we be more like New Jersey? Instead, we need an economic vision that makes Austin more prosperous, but also has new development pay for itself, instead of being so heavily subsidized by current residents. For example, in the past, when the city extended large water and sewer lines to new development, the developers had to pay their share of the costs. In 2009, this mayor and council voted to change the policy and reimburse developers for 100% of the cost of new utility lines. That means we're paying the entire $13 million bill for the new water and sewer lines for Formula One. That's wrong, and I'll work to change those policies. I want a city that works well. It's not acceptable that year after year we're the most congested city of our size in the nation. I'll make it a priority to find creative ways to get traffic moving, and it won't be with toll lanes on MOPAC. As mayor, I'll work more closely with AISD to help save neighborhood schools. They are the key to healthy property values and a strong economy. I will organize mayors across the state to send that same message to the legislature and urge full funding of our schools. I want us to be the most water-wise city in the nation, and with the drought we need to be. I'll pursue policies to better conserve and reuse water and to fix our leaking water lines. I want to cut back the influence of lobbyists and special interest campaign money. It corrupts the process when those who are financing the incumbents' campaigns are the same ones reaping millions in city contracts and deals. I'll introduce tougher contribution limits and real transparency. I want to save what is beautiful and different and human about this city, instead of letting it be nibbled away year by year until we look like any other city anywhere. To do this, we need new leadership and a new direction, and that's why I'm running for mayor. I'll make affordability a priority in every major decision and pursue a vision of a unique and beautiful Austin where the benefits of prosperity are shared with all our citizens. I ask for your support May 12th. For more information, go to my website at brigidshaeformayor.com. Thank you.